Have you ever noticed that some people always seem to be ahead? No matter what happens, they are constantly evolving, accumulating wealth, success, and balance in their lives. The secret? It's not luck, nor is it a magic formula. It's the daily priorities, the small actions that seem insignificant but, in the long run, make all the difference. And what many people don't realize is that true change starts with what you choose to do every day. Most people are focused on what is urgent but forget what is truly important. Most people chase money, trying to get rich quickly, while the truly wealthy focus on the small things that almost no one pays attention to. Wizard, this is not motivational talk. It's the reality that few understand. And if you continue to ignore what really matters, you might spend your entire life without achieving the wealth you desire so much. If you think you're doing enough, you might be very mistaken. The question is, are you ready to discover what is holding you back from getting there? In the next few minutes, I will show you the 10 things you should prioritize every day to turn the tide. They are not magic formulas, but actions that bring transformative results. Do you want to stay in the same place, or are you ready for change? If the answer is yes, let's get straight to the point. 1. Daily fresh start. Every day is an opportunity to start from scratch, as if it were a blank canvas. When you wake up in the morning, the decisions you make, no matter how small, shape your future. You might think that changing your life for real requires something grand. But the truth is that wealth, success, and even well-being come from daily and consistent choices. Think of great investors, like Warren Buffett. He didn't get rich overnight. It took years of small decisions, smart investments, and, most importantly, discipline. Small daily steps, like saving a little more or studying new investment opportunities, can be what defines your path to wealth. It's common for us to underestimate daily mistakes, thinking I'll make up for it tomorrow. But the truth is that it's these small slips that accumulate and end up hindering our progress. If you spend money on something frivolous every day, for example, by the end of a year, you might have lost the chance to invest an amount that could be earning for you. The interesting thing is that the reverse is also true. Every success, no matter how small it seems, adds up over time. An investment that seems small today can yield great returns in the future if done consistently and wisely. The secret lies in transforming your daily actions into habits that lead you in the right direction. Think of someone who decided to save a part of their salary every month and invest that money in low-risk funds. In the beginning, the result might seem insignificant, but after a few years, the effect is remarkable. Similarly, every choice, whether financial or personal, is an opportunity to improve, grow, and get closer to your life goals. And when these choices become a natural part of your routine, financial success, wealth, and balance become inevitable consequences. That's when you realize the power of attitude. 2. Attitude. The attitude you choose to carry with you daily is one of the most powerful tools that can influence your success. A positive attitude attracts opportunities almost magnetically. People who maintain an optimistic stance tend to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It's like an investor who, in times of crisis, sees good buying opportunities in the stock market. They see beyond the immediate chaos and believe in long-term growth. This ability to see the good side, to perceive opportunities, can be the difference between merely surviving financially or thriving. On the other hand, a negative attitude causes doors to close, often before they are even opened. When you believe that something won't work out, the chance that it actually won't is much greater. This happens because your pessimistic view affects your actions, leading to procrastination or fear of taking risks, especially when it comes to investments or business opportunities. Have you noticed how those who are always complaining rarely manage to move forward? This attitude pushes away good connections, valuable people, and even the possibility of discovering a new source of income or a path to financial growth. Adopting a positive attitude, however, doesn't mean ignoring problems, but rather actively seeking solutions and believing in your potential. Imagine someone who decides to start investing in their own business. They know the risks, but believe that with planning and dedication, they can grow and stand out. This belief drives their daily actions and transforms challenges into learning experiences. A good attitude is the engine that leads to growth in all areas of life, especially in the financial realm. It is what paves the way for development, creating a spiral of success that only tends to grow. 3. Communication. Communication is one of the most underestimated skills when it comes to success and wealth. And it's not just about speaking well, but also about actively listening and understanding the other side. Great investors and entrepreneurs know that success doesn't only depend on having good ideas, but on knowing how to present them and, above all, listening to the needs of the market and the people around them. Think about a negotiation. Those who can communicate clearly and listen to the other party's concerns are more likely to close a good deal. Knowing what to say and, especially, when to listen can be what differentiates a profitable opportunity from a lost agreement. The daily practice of improving communication goes far beyond the workplace. It also affects personal relationships and can directly impact your finances. Imagine you are discussing with a partner about where to invest your savings. If communication fails, you might end up making hasty decisions or missing good opportunities simply because you didn't understand what the other person was trying to say. Effective communication is the key to building strong alliances, whether with partners, clients, or even with the market. And the better you communicate, the more doors open. The truth is that the more you practice and enhance your communication, the easier it becomes to influence and negotiate. Want practical examples? Start paying attention to how you talk about money. When discussing investments or financial opportunities, use clear language, demonstrate confidence, and, above all, be open to listening. Often, the best investment opportunities arise precisely when you least expect them, in an informal conversation. But for that, you need to be attentive. Just like in building wealth, communication requires constant practice and improvement, day after day. 4. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge that connects goals to results. Without it, even the best plans can get lost along the way. Imagine someone who wants to be rich. Without the discipline to follow a savings plan or to regularly monitor their investments, that goal may never materialize. Self-discipline allows you to stay focused, resisting the temptations of impulsive spending and prioritizing financial decisions that promote wealth building. It is this consistency in small daily actions that, over time, transforms financial dreams into tangible reality. Cultivating self-discipline involves creating habits that support your long-term goals. For example, waking up earlier to study new investment opportunities or setting aside daily time to analyze the financial market. These small efforts, when maintained consistently, accumulate and result in significant achievements. Think of an investor who dedicates part of their mornings to researching promising stocks in the stock market. This routine not only increases their knowledge but also improves their chances of making informed decisions that can enhance their wealth. Therefore, self-discipline is not just a virtue but an essential strategy for financial success. Moreover, self-discipline strengthens the ability to resist impulses that can compromise your finances. In a world where temptations to spend money are constant, maintaining control over expenses is crucial to ensure that resources are directed toward investments that truly add value. For example, instead of spending on immediate entertainment, opting to invest that money in funds will generate significant wealth in the future. Discipline not only protects your assets but also enhances their growth, allowing you to achieve financial independence. 5. Mindset. What you believe about your abilities can determine how far you go, both in life and in finances. Having a growth mindset is crucial for overcoming obstacles and seeing opportunities where others see barriers. Successful investors, like Ray Dalio, are living examples of this. They don't view failures as endings but as opportunities to learn and adjust their strategies. When you shift your focus from "I can't" to "how can I," you begin to realize that the path to success is filled with possibilities that once seemed unattainable. Thought is the starting point for creating wealth. Challenging limiting beliefs is essential. How many times have you thought that certain investments weren't for you because you didn't have enough money? But what many don't realize is that with the right mindset, anyone can start, even with little. If you don't have much capital to invest, you can begin with small amounts in ETFs or dividend stocks. Over time, these small investments grow. Those who adopt this mentality see each decision as an opportunity for growth, even if the results are not immediate. This is how you start building your wealth, one step at a time. Having a growth mindset also means always being willing to learn, even in the face of challenges. Those who limit themselves to thinking "I can't" or that the financial market is too complicated for them end up missing out on valuable opportunities. On the other hand, those who adopt the attitude that there is always something new to learn find ways to navigate difficulties. The secret lies in asking the right questions and seeking solutions, whether in investments or in any area of life. With each new strategy or piece of information learned, your arsenal for achieving wealth and financial independence grows stronger. 6. Time management. Managing time is like managing money. If you don't pay attention, it slips through your fingers without you realizing it. Knowing where and how to invest your time is as important as knowing where to apply your financial resources. Think of an investor who spends hours of the day analyzing the market but neglects other important areas of life, such as personal development or social connections. They may achieve financial results, but the price could be imbalance in other areas of life. Effective time management allows you to have a clear plan and, thus, manage to divide your hours between what really matters, including time to learn more about finances and invest better. The truth is that a lack of time management leads to unproductivity and wasted opportunities. If you spend your time on activities that don't add value, such as watching television for hours or endlessly scrolling through social media, you will lose focus on your long-term goals. The same applies to investments. If you don't dedicate time to study the market, the chances of missing financial opportunities are high. Creating a routine with clear priorities, such as setting aside 1 hour daily to read about new investment opportunities, can be the difference between merely earning money and actually building wealth intelligently. One of the best ways to manage time is to eliminate distractions and focus on what is essential. For those starting in the investment world, this might mean organizing a weekly schedule to review your portfolio, learn about new financial strategies, and plan your future. The better you manage your time, the more productive you will be, not only in terms of work but also in relation to the decisions that shape your wealth. Remember that time, like money, is a finite resource, and the better you use it, the more quickly you can achieve your goals. 7. Knowledge. Knowledge is the most valuable asset you can accumulate throughout your life. Unlike other resources, it never wears out or loses value. On the contrary, the more you invest in it, the more it multiplies. In the world of investing, knowledge is what separates those who accumulate wealth from those who miss opportunities. Reading books like The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham or following podcasts about the financial market can be a game changer for anyone looking to understand how to build wealth. The more you learn, the better prepared you will be to make decisions that can directly impact your wealth. The interesting thing is that knowledge doesn't have to come from great efforts or drastic changes. Small daily habits, like reading 10 pages of an investment book or spending 15 minutes following economic news, can have a significant impact over time. Imagine someone who started studying cryptocurrencies or technology stocks 5 years ago. With a bit of daily knowledge accumulated, this person would already be ahead of many investors who waited for the market to mature before entry. Knowledge opens doors and creates opportunities. And the best part, it is within everyone's reach. More important than acquiring knowledge, however, is applying it. Many people spend hours studying finance, investments, and personal growth, but few actually put what they learn into practice. It doesn't help to know all the principles of a good investment if you never invest. If you want to build wealth, you need to use knowledge as a foundation for practical actions. Try applying a concept you learned recently, whether it's diversifying your investments or saving to invest in high return assets. Knowledge is the engine that drives your journey toward financial independence. But without action, it's just a theory. 8. Finances. When it comes to finances, the key is not how much money you earn but how you manage it. Many people worry about increasing their income, but true wealth comes from learning to control your financial habits. Simple practices, like creating a monthly budget and tracking your spending, can make all the difference. The 50-30-20 rule is an excellent starting point. 50% for essential expenses, 30% for leisure and lifestyle, and 20% for savings and investments. Following this pattern, or something similar, helps ensure that you're on the path to wealth, regardless of how much money you earn at the moment. Saving and investing are the two pillars of a healthy financial life. It's not enough just to save money. You need to know where to apply it to ensure that it grows. Investing, for example, in shares of major companies like Apple or Amazon, or even in index funds like the S&P 500, can be an excellent way to ensure long-term growth. The secret lies in consistency, investing a little every month without letting fear or market fluctuations stop you from moving forward. After all, the investors who reap the best rewards are those who remain committed even in times of uncertainty. Personal finances also involve knowing how to deal with debt and plan for the future. There is no sustainable wealth building when uncontrolled debts are draining your resources. If you have debts, your priority should be to pay them off, starting with the ones that have the highest interest rates. At the same time, it's essential to create an emergency fund, which avoids the need to incur more debt in tough times. And once your finances are under control, investing for the future, whether for retirement or other major goals, becomes not only possible but extremely rewarding. Well-managed finances are the foundation of any wealth-building journey. 9. Personal development. Personal development is a continuous process, and it drives all other areas of your life, including finances. When you invest in yourself, whether through reading, courses, or even meditation, you are strengthening the foundation upon which all your goals are built. Those who seek personal growth also seek financial growth because these aspects are deeply connected. Great leaders, like Elon Musk, did not reach the top without a commitment to personal development. They not only studied their businesses but dedicated themselves to improving their skills, emotional intelligence, and problem-solving abilities. The interesting thing is that personal development doesn't have to be something grand or complicated. Small daily improvements, like learning something new or taking time to reflect on your mistakes and successes, create a natural progression over time. An investor, for example, who improves their patience and resilience during times of market volatility is developing personally while also enhancing their strategy. After all, being able to stay calm and make rational decisions is one of the greatest assets someone can have in the investment world. Everything is connected. The more you develop as a person, the better prepared you will be to build wealth and achieve your goals. Personal development also involves working on your emotional intelligence, which is the difference between success and failure in challenging situations. Imagine an investor who, instead of letting a financial setback shake them, uses that moment to learn, adjust their strategy, and move forward with greater determination. They are developing as a person while simultaneously creating conditions to achieve even better results in the future. This continuous growth, both personal and financial, is what ultimately leads to true wealth and personal fulfillment. Growing every day, even subtly, is the safest path to success. 10. Purpose. Having a clear purpose is like having a compass that guides your actions and daily decisions. When you know what you're seeking, every effort, no matter how small, becomes meaningful. Purpose not only directs your finances but also gives meaning to your work, your relationships, and even your investments. Think of people who have achieved great wealth. Most of them weren't just after money. They were after something greater, whether it's creating a legacy, solving a global problem, or the desire to help others. Money was a consequence of being aligned with a greater purpose. Working with a well-defined purpose also directly impacts your choices. When you know where you want to go, your investment decisions become clearer. For example, if your purpose is to ensure financial security for your family, you will prioritize safe, long-term investments, like retirement funds or real estate. On the other hand, if your purpose involves creating a social impact, you may choose to invest in sustainable companies or startups with a positive impact on the world. Purpose shapes not only your actions but also your financial habits, turning each decision into a step in the right direction. Additionally, purpose serves as fuel during tough times. We all face challenges, whether in the financial market or in personal life. But when you are connected to your why, it's easier to stay focused and overcome those moments. Imagine someone who is starting a business and faces a financial crisis. If their purpose is simply to make money, they may give up when difficulties arise. But if their purpose is something greater, like transforming people's lives with their product or service, they will find ways to reinvent themselves and stay in the game. Purpose is what keeps your journey alive, motivating you to move forward. Extra 11. Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that often goes unnoticed when we talk about success and wealth. But the truth is that the more you recognize and value what you already have, the more abundance you attract. Gratitude shifts the focus from scarcity to abundance, creating a mindset that recognizes the opportunities around. Imagine an investor who, instead of concentrating on losses, appreciates the lessons that the market has taught. This simple act of changing perspective allows them to approach new opportunities with a more positive and productive outlook. Wealth begins to be built when you stop focusing on what's missing and start valuing what you have already achieved. Practicing gratitude daily also generates a ripple effect in your financial life. When you are grateful for what you have, even if it seems little, your behavior towards money changes. You begin to spend more consciously and invest more wisely because you understand the real value of the resources you possess. Many great investors talk about the importance of being grateful for small victories, whether it's the first time you managed to save a certain amount or the return on an investment you studied for months. Gratitude creates a positive cycle, where the focus shifts from frustrations to the progress that has already been made. More than a feeling, gratitude is a practice that strengthens you emotionally to handle challenges. It doesn't mean ignoring problems or difficulties, but rather adopting a more balanced attitude, capable of recognizing the positive aspects even amid crises. This emotional balance is essential for anyone who wishes to build wealth sustainably. After all, the more you practice gratitude, the more prepared you are to make decisions calmly and thoughtfully. And with that, you end up attracting more reasons to be grateful, creating a cycle of prosperity that impacts all areas of your life. Now that you have this extra tip and know the 11 priorities that can transform your life, it's time to be honest with yourself. Will you continue as you are, or will you finally take action? Because the truth is that just watching videos or reading tips will not change anything. What separates those who achieve wealth from those who remain the same is the courage to do what is necessary. If you want different results, you need to make different choices. So, are you ready to put excuses aside and start building the future you truly desire? And to help you take the next step, I've left a practical tool in the pinned comment that will change the way you organize your finances. With it, you will be able to monitor your spending, plan your savings, and, most importantly, create a clear path to invest intelligently. Don't miss this chance. It's a small investment that can make a big difference in your journey toward financial freedom. Now I want to know, which of these priorities are you going to start applying today? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep receiving more tips like these. It's time to take control and transform your life. Let's go for it.